Hello?
Hey Kendra, how you doing?
Good. Where you calling me from, sir?
Calling from Toronto, Canada.
Toronto.
Yeah,
And what's your name?
Chad.
The all new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now. Chad, how old are you, Chad?
49.
49. What's your zodiac sign?
Scorpio.
Scorpio. You have any kids?
Two? Yep. Two girls.
How old are your two girls?
13 and 15.
Both by the same woman?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, you ever been married? When
Yeah.
did you get divorced?
4 years ago. So I've been married for about 15 and then I just got divorced 4 years ago.
Why'd y'all get divorced?
Yeah. A lot. I don't
Okay, we'll
know.
leave it at that.
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an account executive.
Okay. In Toronto.
Yep.
So we got Chad, Toronto. 49 Scorpio, dad of two kids, by the same woman. Was once married, his ex-wife. Your kids are by your ex-wife, right?
Yeah, yeah.
He's an account executive and lives in Toronto. What kind of woman are you looking for?
I'm a Christian man.
Okay.
So someone I seen you on the Dear Future Wifey podcast actually. Pretty good.
Oh,
I
thank
thought
you.
you guys were
Shout out
yeah.
to Latiris. I talked to Latiris today, and I gotta start telling him that his people have started to trickle down
Yeah,
to my
it
show.
was it was a nice interview. You guys are going back and forth. I like that.
Yeah, Latiris, that's my friend. All
That's cool.
right. So yeah, they said they want to know why I got divorced, but I don't think you want to share. Or do you want to
Not
share?
on like it's been a long-term relationship, it breaks down after a while. Yeah, it's just it broke down the
Okay.
relationship. Yeah.
All right. So, what kind of woman are you looking for? You said you're a Christian man.
hmm Yeah, so just I don't know, someone that's loving, kind, gentle, feminine, all the things that guys say. I don't know. Not that yeah, I'm pretty simple, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your deal breakers?
Um okay, this might get me in trouble. Just masculinity, like a masculine type of woman. I really like feminine, soft, gentle women. Um yeah.
Okay. You know what? I want to ask you this. When you say you're a Christian man, now normally on my show, women say that and then they follow it up with, I'm not having sex until I'm married. So is that what you're practicing?
Yeah. Trying to, yeah.
Ooh! God,
Why
this is good because
why why is that why is that a
I
surprise
don't get
though?
a lot of men that say that. I get a lot of women that say that.
Hard. It's hard, right? But I live by my beliefs and um yeah, I'm doing the best I can out here, but it is hard, it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, your volume just switched. Go back to the way you were. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, this is better. No, what I was gonna say is I love when I get men who are trying to practice celibacy via until marriage because I have a lot of women that have said that on the show. So I have a lot of women you're gonna be able to choose from.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel so like here's the thing. So when you were talking to Latiris, right? And he was saying you were telling him um I believe that there's a lot of women to choose from. He was like, it's just not time. He hasn't met the right one, right? You remember that conversation?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have this
I
conversation all the
told
time.
I
Huh?
see I totally agree with him though. It's not about numbers, it's about if you find the right person for you. No?
Um, married men that I know, this is men who want to be married. They take it serious and they're on a strong pursuit, right? So I just feel as though, listen, the world is at your oasis. I'm not God. I don't pretend to be God. But there are actions of men who I know have no desire to get married,
I get
and
that.
it's not the front of their line. And then there are the men that I know who truly want to get married, and they date with that in mind, and they change fast if a woman doesn't fall in line. Now, I'm gonna take Latiris out of the conversation because Latiris is an anomaly because he's famous, right?
Right.
So he has access to a lot of people, right? So most people are not going to have the amount of access that he has.
Right.
So I feel like that's his, and I told him, I'm like, that's your gift and that's your curse because your buffet so wide. But I think at some point in time, nobody's perfect, right? So like at some like I think that's what's happening now. Everybody wants perfect. So you gotta fit all my qualities and all of that to be perfect. I want you to look a certain way, speak a certain way, talk a
Yeah.
certain way. I think that that's not how it
Well,
works. I think you get a lot of everything, but maybe not 100%.
so like then, okay, so where do you draw the line between dating outside of your type and dating in your type, right? What, like, why wouldn't I go for someone that's my type instead of, someone outside my type just because they are available or they're there?
Well, first
So
of all, but does your type want you back?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because that's all that matters. Here's the deal,
Well,
people.
here's the thing. It's not that they don't want me back. And this is kind of what the terrorist was saying. It's just not the right person. And then there's something to be said with just dating your type. You're just dating your type, right? So
Well, here's the deal. You only can date who wants to date you, right? So it has to be a match, right? So you can have a type, you can have a requirement, but if that person doesn't want you back, then you're just wasting time and energy, right? So, or unless you're going to conform for what your type wants, right? So if you are who you are, and this applies to everybody, your only option is the best of the people that currently want to date you. That's your option. It's
right.
not this
No, you're
fantasy
right.
world. You can say whatever you want to say, but who is the best? Let's say there's three people that want to date you. The best out of the three is the person you should be focusing on. Or
Definitely.
if you are strong that you're not attracting anybody that you really want to date, then you got to make changes to yourself. You got to make changes to yourself and become who that person that you want
Really?
wants to. If you if you are not attracting the women that you say you want, then
I didn't
either
say I'm not. I'm just saying even when I do, they might have different viewpoints about life. They might have different, whatever. Just they might have different views of what life and relationships are supposed to look like. It's just different from mine. Not wrong or right. It's just different, so we don't match.
that's fine. I mean, that's fair. Like I'm meeting you for the first time, so I don't really know
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
lot about you. I can't put you in the same category as my friend Latiris. Latiris is just somebody that I know that has a podcast dedicated and he's famous, right?
Hmm.
So I say to him, like, there's so many women. So what is your challenge? You want to get remarried, correct?
Yeah,
So what is the
eventually.
challenge that you? So when you date women, what is your turn off when you say, okay, this can't be my wife? Number two.
So for me, okay. For me, I feel like I'm looking for someone that's healed, right? Emotionally, mentally, and then I like someone that takes care of themselves. I feel like I've done the work, so and I'm not trying to, toot my horn or nothing. I really feel like I've just done the work, right? After divorce, you do the work, right? And that's kind of what I'm looking for. But I am looking for someone that is my type too. And if I got to go outside of that, if I have to go outside of that, then I will do
What is
that.
well? The great thing is you're on this show. This is going to give you a lot of exposure. So one thing you'll see after coming on this platform, you're going to be bombarded with a lot of women. So what is your type?
I don't want to say. You
No,
know
you
why I
have
don't
to
want?
pause. Here's the deal.
Okay.
No, you should say because you won't waste anybody's time, right? So
Someone,
I think that why do you not want to say what your type is?
honestly, because I want to go outside of that because I do feel like if you're dating your type over and over and nothing's working, it's just you dating your type.
So okay, before we go there, what is your type, sir?
Yeah, I already said it. I feel like I like soft, feminine type
Okay.
women, that are gentle, um, loving. They have a relationship with God.
I think
And
that's I think these are normal qualities. You're not finding this?
Yeah, I'm finding it,
What's
but
your age
then
range?
I would say 39 to 40
Okay.
to 45, 46.
Okay. Could she have kids?
Hmm.
She got.
I prefer that
I
actually.
prefer women with kids. Okay. So I know you said not masculine. So are you finding that a lot of those women have masculine qualities to you?
I, sometimes not. Sometimes it's just we have different viewpoints on life, or we have different core values or whatnot. So it just doesn't fit. But sometimes it is. Sometimes there is that masculine kind of trait. And I have these conversations with my friends all the time, right? We sit here for hours talking about this. But yeah, I do feel like sometimes that's the case.
Do you want her to live in Toronto?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
So you would relocate?
I mean, no, I wouldn't relocate.
So she would have to move to
Yeah,
Toronto.
'cause I have two kids, right? I can't. I'm 50-50. So I have my kids 50% of the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So did I ask you if she should look a certain way?
You didn't ask me. Did you? I can't remember.
They're telling me to ask you, do you date white women?
No.
No. Okay. Should she look a
I
certain
get
way?
that a lot though too.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I like someone that takes care of themselves, right?
Okay.
I take care of myself, I feel like, so yeah.
All right. What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
I don't care about that.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam, Chad.
I don't know where to put the phone. You see?
Okay. Looks like you're in good shape.
Yeah, I do my
Oh, the
best.
quality of your phone. Okay. Chad, when was your last relationship?
4 years ago.
4 years ago. Okay. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm not gonna answer.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
um, I think I could be gentler. Um, I think I'm opinionated. And I'd like to help people, but that comes across as sometimes critical, but that's not my heart. I really want to help people, right? So, yeah.
Okay. And why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Um, so when you say good man, right? I feel like I embody that, to be honest.
Woo! Break it down why you embody good
Oh
men.
my God. Come on, Kendra.
I mean, you gotta listen. This is your moment. This is your selling point. You're a good man. What good man qualities do you have, Chad?
I don't know. I'm honest. I'm loyal. I can provide. All the things.
Okay.
Um, yeah. I'm very simple. I'm very easygoing, very down to earth.
Okay, Chad. So I know you found me from the Terraces show. We have a dating app. Are you on the
See,
Kendra G Singles?
no, I'm not on it.
You got now.
I
Listen, here's
know.
the deal. You got to download it because I want to make you a highlight, and I do feel like you're going to get a lot of hits. There's a
Okay.
lot of women that will want to shoot their shot with you. So we are available in Canada. Let me show you, and do it tonight because I will make you a highlight tomorrow,
Can
and
you
you will have
send it to
thousands.
me?
Huh?
Can you send it to me or no?
I'm gonna show it to you. So I'm gonna have you screenshot it. I don't know you, child. I'm just meeting you, child. Here it is. Screenshot it.
I
Take
can't
a
see.
screenshot. It's
I
Kendra
can't.
G Singles.
I can't
Did you
see
screenshot
that
it?
though. Yeah, I got
Okay.
it.
We have usernames like IG. You can put in Chad. What's your favorite number?
7. I
You
don't
want to
know.
put in Chad. So for the username, put in Chad7. That's the way they can find you
Okay.
fast. Do it
Yeah.
now. Tomorrow I'll make you a highlight and you'll have a lot of people that's going to see it and they're going to reach out to you on the dating app. Okay.
All right.
So do it
Kendra,
right
you do
now.
look beautiful though. I wanted to say
Thank you,
that.
Chad. I appreciate that. Thank you
Here.
so much. Now, listen, I got what you're looking for, child. Got a lot of women who ain't giving up the cookie until they with the Lord. There are a lot of women
That's
who's on
fine.
that plane. I'm trying to tell you.
That's
So
fine.
download the dating app, set up your profile, make your username Chad7. Do it now,
No,
Chad.
all right. I'll
Okay.
try.
I
All
wish
right.
you the best.
You too.
All
Bye.
right. Here he is, ladies. Chad 7 on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Shoot your shot, send him a message, or hit that heart or the star. Chad 7. The all new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Just go to your App Store or Google Play Store and download now.